It's his first feature win here this year, J.R. Billings. Woohoo! Our sponsor, of course, Darren Kling. He's giving away some Schaefer specialized lubricants as well. Also some grease, bearing grease from Dominator Amsoil, and also a t-shirt, our sponsor here tonight, Darren Kling. Shields up into that third spot. Top three cars, but right now Nick Newton. Casey Shields in that third spot. Don Mars in that second spot. Bivens in the number 5, followed by Nick Drew in the 15. Here comes Tim Shields on the high side coming out of turn number 2. But back to your leaders coming out of turn number 4. Nick Newton in the 7-11. Don Mars. That number 9 machine just behind him. Casey Shields. Bivens looking strong tonight in the 5. Here's a good battle back here. Tim Shields in that 42 with the 15 of Nick Drew. So it looks like that 42 of Shields will move up into that 5th spot. Your race leader here on lap number 4, I believe, as they come by this time. So Newton, Mars, Casey Shields, Bivens, and here comes the 42. Watch out for Tim Shields now as he's working his way up through the field.
Newton breaks him off at turn number 4.
And Nick Newton. The Cheetah Chassis BJR out of Scottsdale. K&K Enterprise, Clatt Enterprises, Ferro Gas. Runs Motorsport. He's on a roll now. 3 feature wins this year. Again, want to thank Darren Kling. Get Darren in there as well. He has a few things for you.
Hey, Alan,
Yep.
the number on the board for tonight's ride-along with the B-Mod, ticket number 2256144. Once again, ticket number 2256144. We need you to go to the souvenir stand, please, the red souvenir stand south of the building. Back to you, Alan.
All right, we'll get a few words in with, again, thank Darren Kling and the guys. Get some products from them as well. So we'll get a few words in with Nick. Nick, how's it going tonight? Looks like you're on fire with the 7-Eleven so far, but I tell you what, you had some competition behind you as well.
I figured they were right there. We made a couple changes to this car, and it's just been on kill the last few weeks. I know eventually somebody's going to get their stuff together and beat us, but we're going to live it out until we can.
All right. Anybody you want to thank? Obviously, you have some folks that help you out with the car.
Yeah, I want to thank Bill right there at the right rear. He's the owner of the car. He wanted me to drive it and try to win races, and that's what we're trying to do. I want to thank my girlfriend Taylor for putting up with all the long hours with building these cars. Thank my dad for helping out. That man right there, Darren Bennett, for giving us an awesome racetrack. I know he gets a lot of crap from people, but it's been pretty good.
All right. Congratulations again. Put your hands together. Nick Newton. All right, side by side as they will come into turns number 3 and 4. Larry Ferris brings them down the front stretch. Clausen in the 21 towards the tail end of the field here. So Dustin Hodges in that second spot, and also Ferris, Hodges. Here comes the 1 of Aaron Morant to the high side. Tommy Cordray along with the 173 of Shad Batter. There's your top 5 cars right now. So Ferris in the 51, the 22 of Hodges, the 1 of Aaron Morant as he gets by the 22. So Aaron Morant now up into that second spot. Here comes Batter up into 4th in the 173, and then the 5 of Tommy Cordray. So again, Morant, he has set and sailed to see if he can bring in the 51 of Ferris in your 15-lap A main event. Again, the 22 Hodges. Here comes Batter now in the 173 in his rocket chassis. The Blue Springs Trucking, number 173, as he comes out of turn number 4, trying to hang on to it, but Hodges hanging into that spot. So right now, Ferris, Morant, the 173, a good battle in that 3rd spot with Hodges in the 22, Cordray in the number 5. There's your top 5. Clausen now in the 21. Holtkamp in that 23 machine just behind them. Dylan Hoover. So your top cars on lap number 4 as they come across this time. Again, Ferris, Morant, Batter, the 22 of Hodges and the 5 of Cordray, Clausen in the 21 just behind them. So Ferris, your race leader. Let's see if Aaron Morant can figure a way to close the gap on your leader here right now. Batter in that 173 looking strong as well. Hodges and Cordray again in your top 5. 5 down and lap number 6 as they cross this time. Ferris, Morant, still Batter, Hodges, the 5 of Cordray, the 21 of Clausen. Here comes the 23 of Holtkamp, Cody Holtkamp, as he takes that spot away from the 6. He's still in a battle though. The 6 of Dylan Hoover. Hoover gets a little bit loose on the high side there as Ferris starts to get some competition just behind him. The 1X of Aaron Morant now in turns number 3 and 4. Ferris kind of cut him off there, coming down out of turn number 4. So here comes Morant now, about mid-track now, closing the gap on your race leader, the 51 of Larry Ferris, he's out of Nevada. So again, Larry Ferris, the 1X of Morant. There's a good battle up front. Batter in the 173, Hodges. And again, the 5 of Cordray round out your top 5. Let's see if Aaron Morant can figure a way around them. Closing the gap a little here on 3 and 4, but Morant goes to the high side. Ferris kind of maintaining that about 3/4 of the way up there. He goes high side in 1 and 2, and Morant's usually makes a pretty good run up there. So Ferris trying to get up in front of him there. As I'll get with John Willard now here with some lap traffic. This will be lap number 11, so just 4 to go. Just 4 to go. Oh, Morant now to the low side by side into turn number 2. We'll get into this lap traffic. This may come into play. Look out. Lap traffic does, and Morant gets right by him. Ferris got held up just a little bit there with your lap traffic of Willard in that number 10. Not going to be too happy as he goes down there in 1 and 2. Let's see if Ferris now can close the gap back up with Aaron Morant. Aaron Morant, your new race leader, as they got into that lap traffic, as we just talked about lap before that. This will be 13, so just 2 to go when they come by this time. Aaron Morant is your race leader. Larry Ferris still in that second spot. The 173 of Batter. The 22 of Hodges and the 5 of Tommy Cordray, your top 5. White flag will come out this time across as now Aaron Morant starts to pull away from the field. Out of turn number 4, white flag flies here for Aaron Morant, your race leader. The 51 still a Ferris in that second spot. Batter in the 173. Hodges, the 5 of Cordray. Dylan Hoover, the 21 of Clausen, and the 23 of Holtkamp. Your winner as he comes out of turn number 4, Aaron Morant. Larry Ferris still in that second spot in the 51. It's a 173. A Batter, the 22 of Hodges, and the 5 of Cordray. All right. Darren Kling again giving some products to each one of our feature winners here tonight. Now he has to go back. I believe Aaron has to go back for the USR Modified feature event. So I think he will head back there pretty quick. Aaron, can I just say one quick word with you? One quick word. I know you're heading back for the Modifieds. Congratulations on your win tonight. Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I need to thank all these guys for giving me this opportunity to drive this car. They've been working their butts off. We've been struggling for a while, and I think we finally got it back to where it was last year, and kind of glad I got around and give me a breather here before the A-Mod race. But yeah, track has turned out a little better than what I thought, so I think we're going to be good.
All right, congratulations, Aaron Morant. Put your hands together tonight. Your Lucas Cattle Company ULMA feature winner here tonight.